Have you ever stopped to consider the true role of money in our lives? At its most basic, money is a tool, a medium of exchange that allows us to acquire goods and services. But is that all there is to it? Is money just a transactional tool? Let's delve a little deeper. Think of money as a language, a means of communication. When you spend money, you're expressing your preferences, your values, and your priorities. You're telling the world, this is what I value, this is what I want. Each purchase is a message, a statement about who you are and what you believe in. Now, let's take it a step further. Money is also a measure of value. It's a yardstick we use to compare different things. How much is a day of your time worth? How about a year of your life? Money provides a way to answer these questions, to assign value to the things we do and the things we want. But here's where it gets really interesting. Money isn't just a measure of value. It's a store of value. When you save money, you're preserving your wealth for the future. You're saying, I've earned this, I've created value, and I'm saving it for later. In this way, money becomes a link between the past, the present, and the future. And finally, let's not forget that money is a source of power. It can open doors, influence decisions, and shape the world around us. With it, you can make a difference, drive change, and even change lives. Money can be a force for good or for ill, depending on how it's used. So, money isn't just a tool for buying things, it's a complex system that influences our lives in ways we might not even realize. It's a language, a measure, a store, and a source. It's a part of our identity, our values, and our dreams. And understanding it is the first step to mastering it. What if I told you that money is in fact an illusion? You might think it's a preposterous statement, but let's delve a little deeper. Money, as we know it today, is not the same as it was centuries ago. Historically, money was a physical commodity like gold or silver. Its value was inherent. It was as valuable as the precious metal it was made of. This is known as commodity money. But today, we use what's called fiat money. Fiat is a Latin term that means let it be done. It's money that's declared by the government as legal tender, but it's not backed by a physical commodity. So what does this mean? It means the paper bills and coins in your wallet, the numbers you see in your bank account, they don't have any intrinsic value. They aren't worth anything on their own. They are valuable only because we, as a society, have agreed to believe in their value. This shift from commodity money to fiat money has drastically changed our understanding of wealth. Now, wealth is not about having a chest full of gold coins or a vault full of silver bars. Instead, it's about having a number in a bank account, a number that represents our collective belief in its value. As you can see, the value of money is not in the paper or the metal, but in our belief. The government can print more money, but it cannot create more value. That's why when too much money is printed, we experience inflation, where the value of money decreases because our belief in its worth diminishes. The very concept of money is founded on a shared illusion, a shared belief that these pieces of paper, these digital numbers, have value. And as long as we all continue to believe in this illusion, money will continue to hold power. So, the next time you look at a dollar bill or check your bank balance, remember this. Money is not wealth. It's merely a representation of wealth, a symbol of our shared belief. In essence, our belief in the value of money is what gives it power. What kind of power does money hold over us, and how does it wield this power, one might ask? Well, let's dive into this fascinating realm of influence and control that money exerts over our lives. Money, it seems, has a profound influence on our behaviors. It shapes our decisions, sways our actions, and even dictates our relationships. Have you ever noticed how your spending habits change when your wallet is a bit fuller? Or perhaps you've seen how friendships can strain under the weight of financial disagreements. This is the power of money, silently pulling the strings from behind the scenes. But it doesn't stop there. Money also holds a significant sway over societal dynamics. It can buy influence and power, creating a ladder that individuals and corporations can climb to attain greater control. It's like a game of chess, with money serving as the queen, the most powerful piece on the board, able to make or break the game. However, this power isn't always wielded for the greater good. It can lead to inequality, with those who have more money having a louder voice, a larger platform, and a stronger influence. This imbalance often paves the way for corruption, as those with financial power may use it to serve their own interests rather than the collective good. Yet it's important to remember that money, in and of itself, isn't inherently good or bad. It's simply a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends on how it's used. Used wisely, it can create opportunities, foster growth, and even drive societal progress. But used recklessly, it can lead to disparity, discord, and disenchantment. So it's not just the physical goods or services that money can buy, but also the influence and control it can exert. It's an often overlooked aspect of money's power, but one that shapes our world in countless ways, from the personal to the societal. The power of money, then, isn't just in its ability to buy things, but also in its ability to control and influence. It's a force that touches every aspect of our lives, silently shaping our world from the shadows. As we stand on the brink of a digital revolution, what does the future hold for money? This is a question that's been sparking debates and discussions worldwide. The rise of cryptocurrencies and digital payment systems is gradually reshaping the monetary landscape. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other digital currencies are no longer just buzzwords. They're becoming a significant part of our financial ecosystem. These digital assets are decentralized, meaning they're not controlled by any central authority like a government or financial institution. This gives people more control over their money, offering a level of financial freedom that traditional banking systems can't provide. But it's not just about cryptocurrencies. We're also seeing a shift towards digital payment systems. Mobile wallets, contactless payments, and online banking have become the norm, replacing cash transactions. This move towards a cashless society is not without its pros and cons. On the one hand, it's convenient and efficient, making transactions faster and easier, but on the other, it raises concerns about privacy, security, and access to banking services. In a world where cash is no longer king, what happens to those who don't have access to these digital platforms? What about the elderly or individuals in remote areas with limited internet connectivity? This shift could lead to a new form of inequality, a digital divide where those without access to digital financial services are left behind. Moreover, the rise of digital currencies could also disrupt the global economic equilibrium. Imagine a future where countries lose control over their own monetary policies because their citizens are trading in Bitcoin or other digital currencies. This could lead to a complete redefinition of what we understand as national economies and global trade. The future of money is uncertain, but what is clear is that it will continue to play a pivotal role in our lives. Whether it's digital or physical, money will remain a tool for exchange, a measure of value, and a store of wealth. As we navigate through this digital revolution, it's crucial to ensure that our monetary systems are inclusive, secure, and efficient for everyone. So, what are the untold truths about money that we need to understand? Let's take a moment to recap what we've learned. Money, in essence, is more than just a transactional tool. It's a thread that weaves through the fabric of our society, linking individuals, communities, and nations. It's the medium through which we exchange value, a measure of worth that transcends borders and cultures. But money is also an illusion, a mirage that can deceive us if we're not careful. It's not the paper bills or metal coins that hold value, but the faith we place in them. It's a shared belief system, a social construct that relies on trust and agreement. We give money its value, and we can just as easily take it away. Money also holds immense power over us. It can open doors, create opportunities, and shape our destinies. But it can also breed inequality, ignite conflicts, and undermine our values. It's a double-edged sword that demands respect and caution. And the future of money? Well, that's uncertain. With the rise of cryptocurrencies and digital economies, the face of money is changing. It's becoming more decentralized, more volatile, and more complex. But it's also becoming more accessible, more democratic, and more innovative. The future of money is uncharted territory, a new frontier that we're only just beginning to explore. Understanding these truths about money can help us navigate our financial lives more effectively. It can guide our decisions, inform our strategies, and shape our perspectives. It can empower us to take control of our financial destinies and lead more fulfilling lives. But above all, it can teach us that money is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. It's a tool that we can use to build the lives we want, to pursue our dreams, and to make a difference in the world. Remember, money is a tool, an illusion, a source of power, and its future is uncertain. Understanding these truths can help us make better financial decisions and lead more fulfilling lives.